Dear Mary, the weather has been good every day out of the St. Lawrence. Someone volunteered the first troop to make the crossing on the ship with the horses. Every inch of the boat is filled with them, so they've got us up on deck sleeping in hammocks.
Ships move like ghosts, steadily humming through the Atlantic. They're not pretty white like I remember them from when I was a girl. They're painted grey to make them harder to spot by enemy U-boats. Not a ship has a light on. No bands are playing in golden ballrooms. There is only the steady hum of the ships and the breathing of men in hammocks and horses warming the walls with their bodies. There are thousands of stars, the moon, and the single coal of a cigarette farther along the deck. It glows and dims on a face before flicking and falling to the silver waves. A nice night.
Yes, it is that. Are you on watch?
Just out for a walk.
Is that you?
Of course it's me.
Sergeant Fullerton.
And in that dream, I am that sergeant.
I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were somebody else.
Who do you think I was, girl in a nightie? As you were, man. Don't call me sir. I work for a living. You on watch?
I was earlier. Now I just can't sleep.
What's the problem?
Just thinking, Sergeant.
What about?
A girl.
Well, if you've got to be up all night thinking, that's the best thing to be thinking about. Your first crossing, Edwards.
Yes, Sergeant. I've never even seen the ocean before. Heard good things about it, though.
It's very calm. Bright.
Blue.
It was like this when I crossed over to Canada.
Where from?
From England.
Huh. You can see for miles. You'd think if they were out there, if the U-boats were out there, they could see us pretty good. If they were near here, looking for us, they'd have some easy shooting.
That's why we don't smoke on deck. What's her name? Your girl's name?
Mary, Sergeant.
Mary, Sergeant.
No, Mary Chalmers. I don't know Mary Sergeant.
Charlie and Mary?
Mary and Charlie. Doesn't really ring, does it?
It rings just fine. Try going through your life with a name like Flowerdew. Gordon Muriel Flowerdew. They used to call me Flowers when I was a boy. I just told you, so I imagine it'll be all over the regiment before we see land.
I won't tell the regiment your nickname if you don't tell them I was afraid and couldn't sleep.
Listen, Charlie, we're horse soldiers. This sailing isn't our kind of war. We'll be on land soon enough, back on our horses where we belong. Then, if we get to France and the Germans before the war is over, they'll be in for it, eh?
Maybe we'll take them in a charge, then they'll be in for it.
Can I give you some advice, Charlie? From someone with experience dreaming of someone far away. Don't think about her too much, or you won't be able to see anything else. You'll see her in everyone, everywhere you look.
I already do.
Get some sleep. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, feeding horses and shoveling. It's a lot of shoveling, let me tell you.
Yes, Sergeant.
There's a lot of bags to be carried as well.
Yes, Sergeant.
Rest those shoulders.
I'll try.
I see him in town loading his father's wagon. This is a few days after we first met in the barn. I always notice him first. I wonder whether he recognizes me. And he spies me too. We're playing a little game. It's called We Don't See Each Other at All. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
How is the work coming along?
Fine.
I wasn't sure you recognized recognize me?
I do. I did. I mean, I did. How are you?
I'm well. I'm me.
Well, I thought you were you. I wasn't sure you'd recognize me.
Oh, I did. It just took a moment.
Well, I'm dry and there's no storm and I'm not shaking.
That's why. Charlie Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. I'm in town picking up the post.
Looks like you got it.
A mother is organizing the church tea this Saturday.
Oh, tea. Saturday.
You haven't heard. It's becoming quite the event. Mother loves to make a good impression.
I don't go to very many teas.
I don't like them much either.
Oh, I don't know if I like them or not. I have to go to know for sure. Are you going to be there?
Yes, I'll be there.
Well, good.
Well, I guess I should be getting along.
The other day, during the storm, thank you for helping me remember the poem. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor.
Oh, no trouble. Thank you for the ride. It was nice.
It was nice, wasn't it? Oh, and, sorry about the swearing.
Oh, not at all. I swear all the time. Bloody hell. Damn. Damn, bloody hell, bollocks. Rest those shoulders. That's how it happened in town. That's what we said, more or less. But we were happy to see each other when we both let on. We were playing a game. It's called Try Not to Let Your Heart Fly Out of Your Mouth.
Mary, you dropped something.
Mother be ecstatic, thank you. Charlie?
What is it?
It's from you.
Really?
It's from England.
From England?
When you go off to the war.
Do I write you a lot when I'm away?
Trooper Charlie Edwards.
Oh, well, are you going to open it? Open it, open it.
Dear Mary. Look, that's me.
Dear Mary.
You'll be glad to hear we've made the crossing without being sunk by U-boats.
That's a relief.
I've never been to a city, but our camp in England seems like one. I've never seen so many people in one place at one time. And everyone, to the man, is eager to get over to the front and give it to the Germans. I've seen some sights since I left home, but the biggest thrill yet has been a meeting with King George.
That's right, Mary. I met the King of England.
You filler.
Well, me and the rest of the division, but...
There we were, more than 20,000 of us, from British Columbia to Nova Scotia. Infantry, cavalry, artillery. All Canadians, all formed up and ready. We practiced for a week in the rain for his inspection. They tell us not to look around on parade, but I couldn't help but steal a glance as he rode past.
He was much smaller than I thought it would be, but his beard was exactly like the painting in the schoolhouse. And you're not going to believe this, but just as he rode by, the sun came out and he looked right at me.
Oh, he didn't.
He did too, right at me.
Then what happened?
Wells, flowers come staring and...
Edwards, shut your trap, you're not catching flies.
I don't think the king heard though.
His visit meant that some of us got our chance to go over to the front, and it wasn't long before the infantry went over.
They looked a proud bunch as they marched across the channel. We formed up on parade and cheered them as they left.
They went into the line at a place called...
Wipers, we called it.
Oh, Yipprees.
Yipprees?
They had a tough go of it over there, as you may have read in the papers.
Boring guns.
I did read it in the papers. No one ever used poison gas before. In the front trench, our men looked over as green clouds of fog rose up from German lines and drifted along with the wind. It teased towards our lines, and we heard it made you feel like you were drowning.
Well, our boys were the only ones that held on, see? They put up a tough fight, and we were all proud of them.
The front trench was filled like a mass grave. We read that in one day 6,000 men were lost, captured, wounded, dead. All those arms and voices.
They came to the cavalry and asked us to go into the trenches, dismounted, as infantry to make up for the losses.
They asked you to give up your horses.
It's not something any good cavalryman wants to do, but the king looked right at me.
You said yes, didn't you?
Every one of us, to the man.
I'm proud of you. Thank you for writing. I love your letters.
There'll be more.
Promise.
I promise to write you all the time.
I'll be waiting. I should be getting home to my mother and the
I've got to get this home, so...
I see.
Maybe at the tea.
Maybe at the tea, if it's not raining.
Maybe even then.
And I'm at the tea, helping to make sure everything goes according to Mother's carefully orchestrated plans. Ladies and gentlemen walk in circles according to plan. The pies are brought out right on schedule according to plan. I look all over the place for Charlie. And there he is. Oh, he looks like a proper gentleman. He even combed his hair.
Good afternoon, Miss Chalmers.
Charles, good afternoon, sir. I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, but it's such a lovely day for a tea.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What do you make of it?
Well, I've never been to a tea before. I mean, I've had tea, but not been to a tea, so I wasn't really sure until I'd actually been to a tea.
Well, now that you've actually been to one, how do you like it?
It's nice. It's a tea. There's tea.
There's tea.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't quite feel like I belong.
Well, you certainly look very well, because you certainly look like you belong.
Really?
Yes, you look like a regular tea goer, a veteran of many teas.
Charge!
Your hair looks nice.
I comb it every day. I just combed it more today. I can't quite get all of it to stay down, though.
There is a bit standing up.
Where?
Just a bit at the back.
Oh,
Still, it's...
How's that?
Here, hold this, let me...
Okay. There's a wee lady waving at me. Hello? Boy, she's waving really hard. Maybe there's a fire. Something's really got her pants in the knot. She's flapping around like an old hen.
Coming, Mother!
Your mother? Good afternoon, Miss Chalmers. It's a wonderful tea. First tea disaster.
I should really go see what she wants before her arm flies off.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I'll wait here. Flapping around like an old hen.
Then it starts to rain, big wet spots on everyone's suits and dresses. And then a downpour. Ladies scream as everyone runs for cover. A dropped teacup shatters, a chair is overturned. Charlie should find some shelter, but he just stands there looking upwards into the sheets of rain. Oh, I told him not to go anywhere!
4 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
Thousands closer.
Mary?
The storm worsens. Explodes, there are explosions. I see barbed wire.
This isn't good. This is no good.
He is kneeling in the mud. He knocks his head into his shoulders.
1
As the thunder claps and his shouts
1,000,
burst.
3 1,000. Oh God! Mary, shit!
I'm right here, Charlie.
Oh, I swear too much. Oh, bloody hell! Damn, bloody hell bullets!
Another shell lands close. He's shouting in the rain.
Make it quiet, make it quiet.
I hear him breathing, his heart beating.
Get in your problem. Belly to
to disarray his orders. Another shell comes in, up and behind Charlie, comes deep into the soap earth, explodes, and everything is thrown upwards into the rain. Charlie, open your eyes, do you see? Look, just for an instant. For miles, the engraved zigzag of the trenches. The waterlogged no man's land, reflecting like thousands of perfect mirrors. Flights of machine gun fire streaking quickly, brighten out. There again, quickly, brighten out. You can see it all from here, Charlie. Open your eyes. He sits in the shell hole, chest deep in water, mud dripping off his nose and helmet. He sits still, trying to sense whether all of his body is there with him.
Into the mouth of hell. Wrote the 600. Arms, legs, fingers, toes, ears. I can see. Boy, that was a loud one.
Are you all there?
I think so, yes. Are you?
Yes, I am all here.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5. It's going away.
They always do.
Is everything all right with your mother?
Oh, yes, just a little tea emergency.
Tea emergency.
She wanted to know who you were, whether you were that dirty farm boy with the horse who saw me home the other night.
What did you tell her?
Well, does he look like a dirty farm boy?
What did she say that?
I brought this umbrella to rescue you. I'm sorry I wasn't more of a help to you out here all alone.
No, I was just about to run off there when I remembered your advice. You saved the day.
The charge of the Light Brigade.
I'm glad I like it, because it's the only one I remember from school.
Why only that one?
I love the charging on horseback part. Fast with your heart all pounding. Da-da-da-da-da-da. With your voice just giving a shout. All on its own. Kind of scary, but good. You know? Like when I give you a ride home.
Oh, it's always like that then?
Always something like that. Only that night there was something else. Something I never felt before.
Me too. What was it, do you think?
I'm not sure. I think,
What?
I think maybe we could go riding again to...
I'm going to be coming back from town tomorrow afternoon. I've got some errands to run for Mother, the post. Perhaps we may bump into each other somewhere along the way.
Maybe by the old barn.
By the turn of the road.
Down from the bridge, maybe.
These things do happen sometimes, somewhere along the way.
They do.
Oh, Charlie.
Dear Mary, there isn't much sitting around allowed in the front lines. There are holes and collapses everywhere in the rain and shelling. The water in the trench is a foot deep. The mud is even deeper. But we try our best to keep our feet dry.
How's the letter writing?
Good. All right. Could be better.
May I? Dear Mary, starts well, let's see. Mud, 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 Charlie.
If I have to tell her something, Sergeant.
What is it you'd like to say?
Thanks.
Keeping a brave face for the girl. Well, I should think that what she'd like you to write about is what's going on in here.
How do I write that?
With your pencil. The artillery's up again, giving them a good pounding.
I can almost see them. What's it been? 12 days worth? Are you going over the top with the 5th Battalion's attack?
I see you already volunteered to go over.
They were bound to ask us to go over sooner or later.
Most of 1st and 3rd Troop are already going over. That's plenty
Gavin,
of volunteers.
and Cook are going.
In the last week, the British haven't gained a mile. There have been over 12,000 casualties. 1 or 2 more isn't going to make a difference.
Everyone's got to do his share.
They need more stretcher bearers at the dressing station. What say you carry a stretcher this go around? All right, don't stop for anything. Keep your spacing, nice even lines, don't bunch up. Wait for the officer's whistle and we go over.
You're coming with us.
Remember, fixed bayonet, 10 in the magazine, 1 in the spout. Keep moving. We stop, we're done for.
Yes, Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant. Good.
Do you think there'll be one left alive when we get to them?
Don't give up hope. Our shelling is probably just keeping them ducking. Listen close for the commands, it's going to be noisy. Charlie.
See you on the other side. Dear Mary, I'm writing this while we wait for the whistle. We're part of a big attack tonight. We're in the jump-off trench with the 5th Battalion. We're all keen to give the Germans a good go.
Is that how it was?
They passed the rum ration around earlier and boy is my nose warm.
Keeping a brave face for the girl.
Yes.
Tell me.
It's hard to breathe. My mouth is dry. No spit. The trench is full of men, packed in like sardines. All of us silent and swallowing, close and damp. Our rifles are held tight, muzzles up. Everyone's leaning up against the trench wall, eyes wide, listening, watching the nearest officer. He stares at his watch.
Wiping the mud from the face.
A minute to 2 in the morning, the whistle's in his mouth.
His hand shakes.
Then the whistle sounds, and the first line of the 5th Battalion climbs to the top of the trench wall. Right away, some of them pitch backward onto us. The German machine guns have begun their raking. We catch the bodies as they fall. Commands come. First line, fix bayonets. At the top, they draw their knives and fix them to their rifles. Then the whistle sounds again, and the first line begins its march across no man's land. We all wait and listen to the machine guns.
It doesn't stop. It continues.
We hear the explosions of the Germans' artillery. More follow. Bullets whistle over our heads and dig into the sandbags and dead bodies at the top.
What do you do?
I look up to the stars. But there's only sheets of rain lit by flares. Then the whistle blows again, and the 5th Battalion, 2nd line, clambers to the top of the trench wall. More of them pitch back onto us. We drag the bodies down. And then commands come again. 2nd line, fix bayonets. Then the whistle blows, and the 2nd line begins its march across no man's land. The machine guns continue to rake back and forth, but there's rifle shots too. The first line must be shooting. Our boys are firing. Up there, they must have reached the Germans.
Then it's your turn, like the others.
Yes, but we don't walk. Right before we go over, Flowers pass an order down the line. Pass it man to man. Forget about the spacing. Forget about the even lines. You hear me?
What?
Run, he said. You understand me? Run as fast as you can.
Run.
And I pass it down. Run all the way.
Run all the way. Run all the way. Run! Run all the way.
And we ran as we followed behind the 5th Battalion. We ran through the piles of killed and wounded 5th Battalion, strewn out there like old blankets heaped on top of each other, beside each other, one behind the other, screaming and grabbing at our legs as we ran by them, over them, tripping us up.
All the while, the machine guns kept firing and the shelling kept falling.
Yes, Mary. That's how it was. After the battle of Fessenberg, our wounded lay in no man's land until nightfall. before we could go get them. Mary, we had to spend the day back in the trenches, listening to them call to us.
All those arms and voices.
Hello, Mary.
Oh, Charlie, you made it.
Did
I'm
you
so relieved.
think I wasn't going to?
I must confess I was a bit worried.
We practically ran the whole way. You've got the post.
So, you were just, passing by?
Well, since we're both here, shall we go for a ride?
Yes. Yes, we shall.
You can go on first.
Oh,
Go on. Not tough.
I'm afraid my equitation skills may be a bit rusty.
We don't mind.
It's been a while.
Up you go. Left side. Yeah, now reach up, both hands. Now just pull and throw your leg over. There you go. Good.
Are you going to come up?
I'll be there in a minute. You're all right. You just going to sit there?
May I walk her a little?
Well, you look silly just sitting there.
I have a confession to make. I've never actually been on a horse by myself.
What? A good English girl like you never studied equitation?
Equitation, no. Ballet and piano, yes.
Ballet? Really? Can you dance?
First position.
Can you play?
God save the king.
Well, we'll just teach you to ride like a colonist.
What do I do first?
First, we get you up in the saddle.
We've done that.
Next, we get you moving forward.
How do I do that?
You just have to give her the hint.
Oh, she just wants to go.
It just has to be the right hint, that's all.
Turn you right. There we go, good girl.
You got it.
I will have a confession.
You're scared of horses? You didn't seem so afraid when we rode home together.
Oh, I was, but in a different way. I was frightened, but you were there with me, if you know what I mean.
I think I do. Scary, but good.
Why are we stopping?
I don't know.
I think you do. Another.
If it's not too much trouble. Scary, but good. I like it when you laugh.
I like laughing at you. I mean...
Oh, look, we've made her jealous.
Well, she's going to have to get used to it.
Look at you, the natural.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Riding a horse?
Disobeying mother.
Oh, is kissing a dirty old farm boy the worst thing you've ever done?
Best thing I've ever done.
What would mother think?
I'll do much worse. What's the worst thing you've ever done? Other than disobeying mother.
Other than that, I don't know. I'll tell you when I do it. What is it? What's that look?
Nothing.
It's not good, is it? I can see it in your eyes.
No. No, I shouldn't have asked. Forget I mentioned it.
Not now I can't. Now you have to tell me. Please, tell me.
If you really want to know, I'll tell you.
How do you know?
You told me in your letter today.
I really want to know.
You finally saw a German soldier. Please tell me we don't
Tell
talk
me.
about this. On patrol. Coming back. 10 yards from your barbed wire. Coming back from no man's land. You turned back before going into sleep.
You see that? Right there. See? Right there. Right there, Sergeant. Do you see him?
Who is it?
A scout or a sniper?
One of us?
No. I don't know. I don't know. No. What should we do?
Drop him. If he crosses that line, take him.
I see. Go back. Go back. Come on. Go back. Go back. Please go back. Go back.
Through your sights, you saw
Go
this.
back. Go back.
The spent casing was still hot.
Go back.
The sniper, the ghost,
Go back.
the German person
Go back.
came closer. Puddle to puddle. Coming closer as if he was trying to catch up to your patrol. You held your breath until you crossed the line. The flowers touched your shoulder and your rifle made a sound. One quick stroke of an axe chopping wood.
There was a splash, too. A splash when he dropped into the water.
Through your sights you saw this. The spent casing was still hot in the smoking barrel, still pointed where he'd been standing. He bobbed up like he was floating on a lake in the summer, gazing up, the water bringing out around him. Then he turned over slowly, onto his front.
It was the worst thing I've ever done.
Look, Charlie, what a pretty night it is, all the stars are coming out. Look, there,
Wow, it is pretty.
another fine lesson. Have I learned everything there is to learn?
You've got her jumping fences. I've never been able to make her do that.
Really? No.
True, cross my heart. On our first lesson after the tea, I would have never thought you'd be a better rider than me, but here you are.
You can flatter her.
No flattery, you're an excellent student.
You're an excellent teacher. Charlie Edwards.
Mary Charles.
There's something I'd like to say to you.
What?
Charlie,
You what?
thank you for the lessons.
Is that what you wanted to say?
Something like that. Yes. Good night. Every time we get alone together, it's over too soon. There's so much I say to him, but every time we reach Mother's, there's always more to say. It's as if I hadn't told him a thing. But always the three words I want to say most, I don't. Every night when he drops me off, I lie in bed rehearsing the words for the next time I see him. It's our little secret, we think. But Mother knows. Nobody's so keen to get a post, and nobody takes that long to do it. Wake up, Charlie, wake up!
Are we going over again, Sergeant?
No, Trooper, we're not going over. How are you doing?
Fine.
How are your feet? All right? Keeping them dry?
Yeah?
At least one of us is. Were you dreaming?
Yeah. About the German shot patrol.
Don't think so much. Don't let yourself think so much.
I wasn't thinking. That's the trouble. I was dreaming.
Well, dream about this then. I've got news. We're relieved. So pack up. 15 minutes.
Does that mean we're getting our horses back?
No, not that news. We get to go out, rest, clean up for a couple weeks. Then we're back in the line.
Where?
Here. Or somewhere else, I don't know.
In the line, though.
In the line. Where else?
Obey the way you truly believe. Don't let others rule over you. sister's lesson.